Welcome back, family. We're here with the 12th part of our LEGO R2-D2 build. As you can see, we started with the base of R2's head, and we'll now be building up on the sides for this stage. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, as I've been saying, if you like this type of content, please let me know by hitting a like and subscribe. So there we go. And as always, let's skip ahead after I sort these pieces by shape and color. Alrighty, so we're all set up and sorted, so let's go ahead and get started with this 12th bag, starting with step number 450. Now we'll need these three little telephone looking pieces here, and two of these gray pieces here, and we're just going to stack this right in the opening for two of them. Like so. And then so the two that we stacked, when we face the head turning to the right, left, one is going to go here on the edge, like so. The other is going to go in the back, like so. And one free one that doesn't have it, because you already have these two here, are going to go right here. So you have those three all set that way. All right. Next up, I'll need 4 of these sloping one stud pieces and 2 of these, single stud pieces. Now the studs, and they're orienting it like this. These 2 studs are going to go right here in the corner, back here. You don't want to leave the one in the corner free, so you'll have one navy blue kind of exposed back there. And let's see if I can make this focus a little bit better on y'all, like so. And then with 2 of these sloping pieces on either side, we're gonna put them right next to those single stud pieces that we just put on, like so, and like so. All right, and with the other 2, we're just going on the opposite side of here on the edge, like that, and like that. So we kind of have these on bracketing each side on the left and the back of R2's head. Now for the next step, I'll need 2 of these angle pieces, 1 3 stud brick, and 1 angle brick. And I'm gonna go ahead and stack these L's together, like so, and put that on top of where we just put our 2 studs, like so. So one that goes there. The other brick is going to go right around the sloping piece like that. And this 3 brick is going to go right on this side. So you still have 2 exposed studs on that side. Now for 453, I'll need this red piece here, the only one you have. This black piece piece here, 2 of these gray pieces here, 2 gray rods, and these 2 pieces here. So let's move this out of the way so you can see this build, because it is a microstructure build. First up, we're going to take one of these rods and put him in long ways into the black piece, like so. And then we're going to stack one of these gray rings around it, the red going this way, so it should have the whole of the black facing up and then the whole of the red facing out, like that, and then end it with the other gray ring right there. Now we're going to put the other rod into the red piece and then run the 2 bricks through that, like so. So there you go. See the 2 bricks, red, all the way to the black. Now this will go in that empty spot that I was talking to you about. So this little brick right here goes right there. Alright, and that's 453. Now moving along, we're going to take one of these bricks here, 2 of these sloping bricks again here, and then 2 of these upward hooks, dark gray, it's the only 2 you have. And these are going to be going on the front of R2's head. So, working in the front, we're going to stack this right at the edges, the 2 sloping bricks right on the edges, like so. And I actually need 4 of these, looks like. And then working on this side, the opposite side of where we were just working, also going to have a sloping brick, the long brick, and then end with the sloping brick here. And then these 2 hooks are actually going to go back in front on top of these white connector pieces. And it's going to be parallel to these pieces. Like that. So there we go. Now moving on to the other side of R2's head, we're going to use these 2 gray, or tan pieces, I'm sorry, and we're going to stack them together and put them. You can see that there's studs right there that are exposed, and we're going to place them right there. So that's that. That's 456. Now for 457, we're going to kind of build on top of it and off to the right. First, we're going to need a single gray stud here. Last of the angle L's. 2 of these 3 stud strips. And 1 of these L bricks. So we're going to stack the 3 stud strips together and put the 1 stud right on an edge of that. And this is going to kind of complete here right on top of that tan structure that we just put on. Now, we're going to put, let's see, this L brick piece. It is tough to see. go? You know what? I think I skipped 455, so let me go ahead and do that first. So from here, I needed 2 of these single bricks, and these 3, and 1 of these 3 bricks. Because I needed to put the single brick here. One of these L's here in that corner with that still exposed. The other is going to go right here, facing the other opposite way. So you'd have that exposed. And then this 3 brick is going to go kind of overlapping this way. So you can fit 1 single brick here. And then on the other side, we're going to put this on this side. So it should look somewhat symmetrical with these 2 out there. Now, back to 457. Working from this side, we are going to put this on top of here, and add some here, and stack this right on top of the previous brick. So there we go. So this should kind of look symmetrical that way. There we go. On to 458. We are going to build another microstructure using 1 and 2 of these window pieces and 1 of these flat pieces and 1 of these sloping. Alright, so taking this, we're going to stack this away so the flat side is all on one side, like so. And then put 1 of the black pieces here. So it's like this. And then connecting that second piece right underneath, so it kind of connects it and have a nice little flush hole right there. Gonna put this on its side, and back where we put those tan bricks, we're gonna make this flush down here to the bottom of that structure, like so. Alrighty, on to 459. We're going to take the 6 of these small edge slopes and these two rounded off ones, and we're going to just put these on the edges of the outside. So 2 of these right on top of our already existing. So the slope kind of continues up like that. And then 1 of the edge pieces right here, you can kind of see it's already elevated up here, and you're going to do the same on the other side here. There we go. And then continuing along with the edges all around to finish our 2's 3 remaining sides here and here. Alright, it does look like we have one left. Alright, now to 460, I'll need 2 of these gray pieces, 2 studs, 2 of these mid-size strips, and all 4 of these. So you can see here we're going to build another structure this way twice, putting the 2 piece on top of the strip and then putting the edge pieces right on top, one on each side. Like so. And then we're going to do this twice. Right in the middle. Stack on one. Stack on the other. And you can kind of see already that there's a gap right here that this will fit right in on this side as well on this side. There you go. And that's 460. Now I'm going to take 2 more of these sloping edge pieces and 2 more of these 2 stud pieces. We're going to stack them one on top of the other. And these are going to go towards the front of R2's head, one of which is going to go right to here. And the other is going to go kind of hang one on this side, like so. So you should have a little bit of a gap there on the back. Alright. Now we're going to take one of these navy blue strips, and I'll actually put this off to the side because we're building another microstructure here. So we're just going to take this, stack this dark gray piece on one, and then finish that level with a single stud navy piece. Then we're going to stack this longer navy blue piece on top of it. Oop, I'm sorry. So this will overhang on to the left with one stud, and right underneath here, you're going to put one of these dark gray studs, like so. Now you're going to take 2 of these single studs, navy blue pieces, sandwich them with one of these side hook gray pieces with the gray in the middle. Then put this on the opposite side of that stud just put on, but still having the hook face that stud. I'm just trying to make this nice and flush. Now there is this black round piece with a hook in the back, and then you're just going to connect that to the hook like so on the outside. And then you're going to take the 1 2 stud brick and put it and finish off that level like so. Let's add one of these gray studs on this side, and then a 3-stud strip on this side, and stack it there. And then taking these two sloping pieces, and we're gonna just finish this off right on top, facing, sloping down towards where we put the black circle, like so. So that's how it looks on that side. That's how it looks on this side. Now this structure is going to go towards the front here. So you can see that there's this bar here. That's going to go right into where we have the hooks right there. So it just hopefully just kind of slides in. There we go. And there we go. So you can see that. That bar goes right into those hooks. I'm going to move this back a little bit. Another microstructure coming up here. I'm going to need two of these darker gray window pieces. The last two of these black sloping pieces, and the last two of these stud flat pieces. So, taking the square, I'm going to take one of these window pieces facing away. I'm putting it on one end, then putting the other right underneath, like so. Similar to the last one, we're going to put these right on top. Both of them, and we're probably doing the same thing, just a little bit wider like we did before, and where we kind of have that square in the middle, square hole in the middle. And this is just going to continue on where we built our previous one right there, and we're just going to stack them right on top, like so. Alrighty. Another microstructure coming on, so let's put that piece to the side. I'm going to need two of these strips, two of these rounded edge pieces here, one of these 6-stud panels, one of these last of the 3-stud strips, 4 of the 2 studs pieces, 2 of these 1-studs, and 1 of these flats. Alright, so I'm going to stack the strips together right on top of each other, no overhang. And then the 3 strip I'm going to put on one side facing down, and then finish this level with 2 of these 2 stud pieces. Now on top of that, I'm going to put this 6 stud panel and 1 of these single studs there. And then I'm going to put the other single stud here on the protruding part. And then 1 of these 2 stud pieces on top of here, but not on top of, not connecting these 2 pieces. Alright, from there I'm going to cover up. I feel like I'm missing 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, you know what? I need to put this last stud piece right there. I was wondering why I had an extra thing. Alright, now from this protruding piece, I'm just going to cover it with this flat piece. Then you can kind of see here, you can put the edge pieces right on. Like that. And like that. So there you go. Now this will also go right on top of what we put our previous structure right on, and kind of round out the front of R2's face, so to speak. There we go. Alright, on to 473. I'm going to put this off to the side again. Two of these rounded edge pieces, one of the long strips, one of the 6-stud panels, two of these sloping bricks, two of these, one of these flat pieces, there we have two of those, two of these single studs, two of these 3-stud bricks, and two of these. So starting with the single stud, I'm going to put the sloping parts at the edge, flush to the edge, like so. Then I'm going to put one of these 3-stud brick pieces, 1-stud brick piece, and the other 1-stud brick piece right there, so you still have a gap right in the middle right there. Now with this 3-stud and this 2-stud piece, you're just going to stack them to one side, and then this open side, that's where you're going to put that piece. Now on top of this, we're going to reinforce this structure a little bit. 6th panel is going to go right on top at the angle, and at the protruding part, you're going to finish off with one of these single studs to one, and then another on the long side, like so. And then on top of that, last of the two, again, flush to that, not connecting the 1-stud to the panel. So, similarly, you can kind of see this will go on the protruding piece. And this will stack on top on the edge. So this should round off the edge completely, like so. So now this can go on the remaining. So this should be able to fit right here. So there is a little bit gap that you can kind of see on this side. And that should be able to fill in right here with this kind of going against that structure that we just put in the middle. There we go. So now we're just kind of going to do the opposite on the other side. So again, long strip, two of the angle pieces here at the edge, and then one of the longer bricks in the middle, like so. Take one of these panels and then two in from the edge, put that in, and then one of our single stud pieces here. And then as similarly, we're just going to put that on top of the panel, but not connecting to the single stud. And now we can put on the edge pieces, the rounded arch pieces, so to speak. Like so. So now we can put that right on top on this side. So you have kind of 2 layers there and 2 layers there. Now again, we're going to do a miniature structure with one of the smaller strips. I'm going to stack the last of our single stud bricks. This 2 brick with holes in it, and the last of our 3 bricks here. And then we have 2 of these blue connectors that we're going to run through this way with the connector pieces, stud pieces to connect on the outside. And then we are going to kind of connect these 2 bricks together on top with a 2 stud piece, and it will also give us a chance to put the rounded edges together, one on this side, one on this side, like so. Now this one obviously will go to the back of R2's head, right in the middle where it fits. Make sure the blue stud pieces are facing outside to the left, like so. Alright, moving right along, we're going to kind of layer this since all of them have kind of multiple layers of arches. Again, long strip, long piece in the middle, 2 sloping pieces on the edge of those. Six panels, 2 in there, and then the single stud there. Again, another 2 right on top. And then we can put rounded arch right on top, like so. So there's that 3 sticking out in the middle. And that will go right behind what we just put on, like so. Again, that facing inwards, because we'll be connecting the dome on top. Now, making the front of R2's head, we have this flat piece here that we're going to put in this back corner. So you can see that there. It's going to go right in that corner, like so. There we go. And that should be it. So have a couple of smaller spares as I expected. Looks like 4 in total. And that gets you through bag 12, step 477. We're almost there. We've got just 1 bag to go, and we'll be able to finish off the top of R2's head with that one. And that should finish the main build of R2 with our next video. Obviously, I'll add do a separate video probably for the light and sound, because that may take a little bit with the small wires. So there you have it. Definitely looking like R2 right now. So hopefully we can continue this on. Hopefully you're enjoying this build. I know I am. Please let me know if you like it by hitting like and subscribe. Otherwise, thanks for stopping by.